Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to a discussion on A Course in Miracles. We are on day 33. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to say it anymore. It just keeps adding up. I'm Teri Angel and I'm here with my co-host Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
And our family tonight, Auntie Jean, Charlie, Sharon. Who did we lose? Oh, we lost Chris.
Chris. Where did Chris go?
I don't know. Somehow she got booted out, I guess.
There she is.
Here she comes. All right. So let's go ahead and get started in the discussion. Thank you to all who are here and all who will be here. And Karen, would you just please get us going with this tonight?
I would love to. So let's just quiet all the chatter. Maybe we can all mute so that we can really get quiet and not be disturbed by any outside noises. Feeling into that beautiful, beautiful knowing, that beautiful certainty of absolute oneness, touching into that one mind, one heart, one light, and holding that for this entire session so that we only see light, we only see love. We only feel the oneness. And we rest and we trust and we listen to these words with so much appreciation, knowing that these words are from our beautiful, beautiful teacher, the one that we called out for help so that we could be only truly helpful and wholly harmless in this world. So forget not that the healing of God's children is all that this world is for. Forget not that the healing of God's children is all the world is for. That is the only purpose that Spirit sees in it, and thus the only one it truly has. Until we see the healing of the children as all we wish to be accomplished by being in this world, by time and all appearances, we will not know the presence nor ourself. For we will use the world for what is not its purpose, and we will not escape its laws of violence and death. Let us choose the law of love. While we are here in the world of make-believe and perception, let us choose the law of love. Let us choose to heal with all creation, for that is why we are here in this world. is why we are here in this world. Only to be truly helpful. So as we come back, feel into that and stay in that frequency that we were just in all together. Don't leave it when we come back into our words, into our symbols. Just stay there, even as we speak. So Teri, did you want to share that message that Pam had? You said you were going to read the one for us that Pam had.
Talking about we invent the world that we see. And she says, so today I ask myself, do I want to continue inventing a world out of my complaints? Or do I want to invent a world from oneness and joy and peace? The material world, as it's currently configured, is based on fear. It's based on the belief that everything is out to get us. Our politicians, our food, our bodies, other countries, even our lovers who have been warned to examine for signs that he's just not that into us. Every news report, every commission, every political speech, every self-help book is based on our unending fascination with what's wrong. So the Course tells us that by treating, analyzing, and working so diligently to annihilate problems, we give them the power to govern us. By exercising such extremes to avoid our inevitable demise, we actually facilitate the very demise we're hoping to avert. So for us to acknowledge, I made this world up, not to complain or whine or look for problems, but to envision a luminous, happy, beautiful world for everyone. So that's what I chose to do today. And yeah, I had some challenges, but I stayed in that high vibration. And you know what I've learned is just to walk away, just step away. I do what I teach people to do, hit the pause button. So I hit the pause button on my computer and I said, okay, you'll be there later. I'm just going to walk away right now. And so we create whatever it is. If we want to have a joyful experience in what we're doing and what we're feel is our path, or if we want to butt heads and say, no, it's not a happy world right now, we have the choice. And that's why I love this lesson so much, because it does empower us. I think you mentioned that yesterday, Karen, that this lesson is all about becoming empowered. And so, yeah, so I put it into action today and just kind of said, all right, I'm going to keep to my goal of stress-free in 2023. And one way to do that is when it starts getting to be stressful, just say, okay, I'm taking a break right now. I'm not allowing that stress to take over. So, yeah, so I really loved I love her writing anyway, but that one I thought was really powerful so we could ask the question, do I want to keep creating a world with all the complaints in it? Or do I want to create a world that I can be happy and joyful in? Those are our choices.
Absolutely, Teri. That was good.
I started playing a game, and that game was the hot potato game. Every time that I felt that I was inventing something that I didn't want to see, I imagined I had hot potatoes in my hand and that I was going to just drop them. So every time that something came up that I was seeing something that I didn't want to see, I imagined I had hot potatoes in my hands, and I looked at my hands going, wait a minute, I don't want to invent that again. Drop the hot potatoes. And then I said, stop, spirit, take over, please. How would you like me to see this? How can I do this differently? How can this be a new experience for me? And every time I just kind of was playing it like a game. And it was funny because, you know, I would see things happening and I would go to my old go-to kind of way about things. And I would feel these hot potatoes in my hands. I would start feeling these hot potatoes in my hands, like almost like really feeling the heat in my hands. And then I would just go, oh, thank you, Spirit. That's right. Drop those hot potatoes.
Great, Karen.
Yeah, I want to use that one too.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. I used to love but that game. Oh my God, I used to be obsessed. Hot potatoes.
You got yourself muted, beautiful Auntie Jean.
I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries.
I know, I keep forgetting to stop saying that. Anyway, the only thing I had a little bit of confusion with was in the sparkle part where it talked about the inside and the outside, you know, of inventing your outside world and then your inside world. And I understand the outside world. The inside world to me has always been like a refuge for me. It's been my safety place, my place that I can go and feel the love and feel the oneness of everyone. So I didn't quite understand why I was supposed to say I'm making this up, you know, or that I invented this. So that's the only thing that confused me. The rest was smooth going because you know, of course, we do invent the world we see, and we want to invent it to be like our inside, like our inside world. That's the way
when we're, you know, when you're using that time that you're going into that place where you're feeling that love and that joy, all we're meant to do then is extend that and radiate that. So when we're inventing from that loving space. So when we're in that space of love and appreciation and joy, and we're feeling perfect health and a perfect communication with source and feeling that beauty and that grace, all we want to do is radiate that out just at that moment. Just imagine another being, another person, an animal, part of nature, anything. Just imagine using the power of your inventing to share that, because what we share, we strengthen. So when we share those powerful, loving thoughts, we strengthen those.
And can you entertain, all of us, can you entertain for just a moment that what we are seeing in our outside world is a reflection of what's going on in the inside world.
Absolutely.
So that might make it a little more clear, Jean. You can just wrap your head around that for a moment, that whatever is going on inside, that's what's showing up for us. And so that invention begins, just like peace begins inside of us, and then we start to see it in the world. Whatever's going on in our world, we've invented that with our how we are showing up in the inside of us.
You know, Jean, my day seems like it could be an example of what you were puzzling with. Because I think I shared a couple of days ago that I had to make this choice and decision that I really felt guilty about, ashamed about, all of that. And it was 2 days ago, and I was told, do it right away. I was like, I can't do this if I have all of these victim thoughts and judgment thoughts. I don't want to put that energy into the call that I have to make or that I'm choosing to make. And I waited. I didn't do it the first day. Yesterday, I kept feeling like I was procrastinating, scared, whatever. But today, I got up and I felt I did all of my gymnastical, change my mind, change my view, see it like we want to see it, the world that I wanted to invent. Oh my goodness. I called a government agency. And I got the nicest young man on the phone who said, I'm going to spend as much time as you need. I'm going to make this as easy as I can. I want to help this age group because you guys are so wise and you're funny. We laughed, we joked. He completed the work. I was like, okay, I get it. I mean, I got it a little bit before, but this was on the inside of me. I did the work to every day that we have this lesson, not be a victim, not feel guilty. And then when I was just inspired, it's just like, okay, I'll make the call now. Answered on like the third ring. And I was crying through lots of the call because I said, I did this. I mean, he responded, he was in my world, but I did this. I hope that helps a little bit, Jean.
Does very much. Thank you, Sharon.
You helped me too. Thank you, Sharon.
You made it easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yes.
That's what absolute oneness does. I had the same experience, Sharon, with a Medi-Cal worker when I was not wanting to make that phone call. Same thing. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. And changed my mind about it and decided that I was going to see this person as absolute oneness. And whoever answers the phone is the person who's going to give me the evidence of absolute oneness. And it was the same thing. It was the exact same thing. So I believe that when we trust and we rest and we listen, we get the evidence. The evidence just starts plopping in our lap.
I like that, plopping in our lap.
I think I got some creating to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Stop
it just
fighting with the technology and just do it.
but it energized me in a way. It's like, okay, I'm never in the wrong place. It's always the right time. If I don't push, force, shove, make, if I just relax, create, and follow my nudgings, victory, success, peace.
Beautiful. I just help a lot. Does a lot. Because I don't know. I think I read things and I see them different somehow. So, that really does help.
Oh, I'm so glad, Jean. I'm looking forward to your testimonies.
Okay, anybody else before we get into today's lesson?
No, it was a good lesson. I was looking at the outside world through the window, and the sun was beating in on me, and it was very pleasant. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we are going.
Besides going around singing it.
I'm sorry, Charlie, I was talking over you.
No, I was saying, besides going around singing
Yeah.
it.
So there's another way of looking at the world. Imagine.
Yes.
Karen, what
This
is that
kind of
other
builds
way of
on
looking at the
everything.
world?
Yeah, this kind of builds on everything that we just talked about. And this is a beautiful, beautiful, fun lesson to do tomorrow. So first thing when you wake up, this is the first thing you want to say to yourself. There's another way of looking at the world. Before you even put your feet down onto the ground, there is another way of looking at this world. Today, I'm making the commitment to seeing the world through the eyes of love. I'm asking for help. I'm asking Spirit to take these eyes, take this mouth, take this physical body, this name, this form, and take it on a fun ride. So let's do that. Today's idea is an attempt to recognize that you can shift your perception of the world in both its outer and inner aspects. A full 5 minutes should be devoted to the morning and evening applications. In these practice periods, the idea should be repeated as often as you find comfortable through unhurried applications, though unhurried applications are essential. Alternate between surveying your outer and inner perceptions, but without an abrupt sense of shifting. Merely glance casually around the world that you perceive as outside yourself, and then close your eyes and survey your inner thoughts with equal casualness. Try to remain equally uninvolved in both and to maintain this detachment as you repeat the idea throughout the day. The shorter exercise periods should be as frequent as possible. Specific applications of today's idea should also be made immediately when a situation arises which tempts you to become disturbed. For these applications, there is another way of looking at this. Remember to apply today's idea the instant you are aware of distress. It may be necessary to take a minute or so to sit quietly and repeat the idea to yourself several times. Closing your eyes will probably help in this form of application.
Other way of looking at the world.
Should be a fun Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, Friday tomorrow.
Let's make it a fun Friday and see what we can see different. That we were always seeing it the same way, and we're going to find a new way of looking at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that. So thank you all for being here for the discussion. We appreciate
Thank you, everybody. Have a good
Love
night.
you, Sharon.
Good
Love you
night,
too.
Love
Papa.
you, honey.
Take
Enjoy your
care.
night.
You too. Have fun chanting.
Thank you for sharing your insight. That was beautiful.
That was so beautiful and so helpful. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to turn the live stream off. Karen, if you'll start talking, please, about Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Okay, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. Then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a short meditation on freedom, and then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all illusions and illness be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Namaha.
Om Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam 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 Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha. Namaha.
Gan
Ganapataye Namaha.
Gan
Namaha. Namaha. Namaha.
Om Gam
Namaha.
Let's breathe right into our heart center. Fill up your lungs completely and just feel all of that room that you have inside. When we let go and we release the things that we don't need, the things that aren't serving us, we do create room for that which does serve us, for that which brings in the miracles and brings in the peace and brings in that closer walk with our Creator. So we're going to that place now, that high vibration energy where we know the miracles are just waiting for us to arrive. We're going to the chant that's known as the miracle chant, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And look at our beautiful virtual family chanting with us. We have Pastor Timothy from India, and we have our miracle Marlene here, and our beautiful Annie Seven. So thank you to all who came in tonight to chant with us. And Karen, please talk about this next chant and I'll type in the words.
Okay, this is where we let the miracles flow across the universe. So we'll do this 3 times slow. Then we'll do our 108 count all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge 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 Kyo. Nam
Go back into our hearts. Just breathe that beautiful breath of air right into your lungs, filling it completely. And as you do so, just feel into the energy of love, compassion, care, peace, all those wonderful feelings. And as we hold that and continue to breathe in and out, we're going to chant Om 3 times. And then we'll stay in our hearts and connect the heart and the brain together. And then we'll give that love away. So take a deep breath in, focus on love, and let's chant Om. Om. Now, during your silence, just listen to that beautiful, beautiful energy of silence. Hold that love, breathe it in, let it fill your heart, let it flow through all of your being. And on the out breath, just gently send this out to the world. It knows where to go. It knows the hearts that need that soft, still voice. And that's what we're sending forth, is a voice of love, a voice of peace, of calm, calming the storms in the world, and sending it all over Gaia, down into the center of Gaia. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Om Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. May this love we send forth touch the hearts wherever it's meant to go. And may there be peace in our world. Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who came in tonight to chant with us. And every night we make a declaration that there is peace on this earth, because there really is. And we know that that peace begins inside of us. So that is our declaration. If you'd like to learn to say it along with us, those who are new, it's very simple. We declare there is peace on earth. And we declare that peace begins inside of us. And we say it on the count of 3, 2, 1.
We declare
that
that there is peace
on
on
earth.
earth.
And
We
we
declare
declare
that peace begins inside of us.
So it is.
Forever and ever.
always.
Amen.
Amen.
And we've been doing this for 976 days now. As a group known as the
Peace for
Peace. That would be us.
Would be us.
I'm a P, and Terry's a P, and Karen's a P, and Gracie's a P, and Charlie's a P, and Chris is a P, and Marlene is a P, and now I forgot everybody else who's on. Annie's a P, and
Timothy.
Yes, Timothy is new.
And wouldn't you like to be a P too? We want everyone in the world to be a P for peace. Love you and be kind to everyone.
Beautiful, Jean. Thank you. And I wonder if our Gracie can unmute and share with us tonight.
Yes, I can. So we know that the hills are alive with the sound of chanting and the sprinkle breeze and the smile on faces, because peace is coming around the corner. Peace is coming around the corner. Peace is coming around the corner. Smiles on people's faces. Peace is coming around the corner. Be kind.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone who blessed us tonight. What a great meeting and a great, beautiful family that we have. And as Charlie said, we've been going for over 900 days and we're still going.
976.
I'm sorry?
976.
976 days. That's a lot of days. And a lot of nights.
And the book call tonight. It's just a quick reading. Actually, there's two, but they're real quick. From Mahatma Gandhi, The Path. I know the path. It is straight and narrow. It is like the edge of a sword. I rejoice to walk on it. I weep when I slip. God's word is, he who strives never perishes. I have implicted faith in that promise, though therefore from my weakness I failed 1,000 times. I shall not lose faith. That was The Path. This one's from Mahatma Gandhi too. This is In the Midst of Darkness. I do dimly perceive that whilst everything around me is ever changing, ever dying, there is underlying all that change a living power that is changeless, that holds all together, that creates, dissolves, and recreates. That informing power of spirit is God. And since nothing else that I see, merely through the senses, can or will persist, he alone is. And is this power benevolent or malevolent? I see it as purely benevolent. For I can see that in the midst of death, life persists. In the midst of untruth, truth persists. And in the midst of darkness, light persists. Hence I gather that God is light, truth, light. He is love. He is supreme good.
Thank you, Charlie. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Magnificent person, magnificent soul.
Thank you, Jean. No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Again, thank you for being here, and come back tomorrow and we will do it all over again. And leave everybody with
Namaste.
Oh.
bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.